Alrighty, whatever happens, I shall stay by my bestie's side. I feel that though. Like, I love Babu so much, but you know, I think there's this one point in our friendship where cause I'm very clingy, right? I kind of like doubted if our friendship is gonna be different if she has new friends. But you know what? Time and time she has proved me wrong. And she stayed. So I think it has gotten to this point where both of us are kind of, you know, very comfortable with each other. That even to the point that if we don't talk for like 3 months or maybe a year, we're still going to be friends. If I remember, I was really clingy with her during like years 1 and 2. But like she has been constantly assuring me that no matter what happens, we're always going to be still friends. Like, she lived in Japan at one point. Like, even then, we're still like constantly talking. That's what I really like about Babu. Like, she always keep her word, constantly messaging me, even with the time zones. I really feel like I found a soulmate through Babu because we would just sit in silence sometimes and just be comfortable, you know? And I'm the type of person who would talk a lot, like crazy. Like, silence kills me. But like, she's that one person who I don't mind being silent with. I'm just comfortable like that, you know? And sometimes I don't really know if I show I love her. I hope I do. I hope I do. Sometimes I doubt myself. And she does like so much for me. But sometimes I don't know if I'm doing enough for her. Because there has to be a mutual thing, right? My promise is that no matter what happens, we're gonna be together. Even if we're apart, I promise I'm gonna be by her side forever. She's always by my side. She's always at my lowest point. She's nothing but a positive force in my life. She always lifts me up. Last night, I was like strolling on my Instagram. I don't know, for some reason, the algorithm on Instagram kind of like always gets me, you know? So it like starts with something and then the next thing I know, it's like motivational quotes for best friends. And there's something that kind of resonated to me that I had to like end up crying. Where it says like, your best friend is the person who believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself. And I was just like, that's her! She has been like my guiding and supportive force. And I'm so proud to have such a wonderful best friend like her. And sometimes I don't even know if she knows. As a low self-esteem person, I feel that so much. Yeah, me too. Now I wasn't taking therapy or, you know, like a few years ago, I always had this thought, oh, you know, people doesn't want to hang out with me. I don't know, it's just ingrained in my brain like, oh, people are just, you know, not... They don't like my company, they don't want to hang out with me. But like now, because of my self-esteem like getting bigger, instead of thinking that way, I like to think people hang out with me because they like spending time with me. Realizing that I think that way now makes me think like, I changed so much. I changed so much the past year. It's kind of amazing. And I hope that someday you get to experience that too, you know? Like, especially if you have low self-esteem. Sometimes we can't really help it to think like negatively of ourselves. But I just wanted you to know that people hang out with you for a reason. They are not forced to hang out with you. Why will these people give time to you? It's because they like you, dumbass. They like your company. So stop thinking something like that. They're not gonna force themselves to hang out with you and spend time and do a lot of things if they don't like hanging out with you. And you're worth it. They spend time with you because you're worth it. You might not realize your worth, but I'm pretty sure your friends do. And we're hoping that someday, it's a lot of like acceptance, you know, a lot of acceptance in your end. But someday you're gonna realize you're worth it. You know, it's not like a 180 next day, oh yeah, I love myself. It's just low self-acceptance. Like, I only recently trying to love myself this year, most likely. So, don't feel too pressured. Self-esteem is built through years, not overnight, okay?